Hello and welcome back to Let's Play DROD RPG, The Test of Mind. It's a new day, but fortunately one feature of this game is I can just resume where I left off, even if it's not, even if I didn't make a hard save. So we are about to tackle the third level. Gabardo arrives in front of the next blue door. He wonders what lies ahead. He prepares his weaponry for battle. But is he strong enough to make it through for the moment? So the weakling returns as an ordinary enemy in this level. We're going to be beating up a lot of weaklings. I don't know what that says about this hold, but fortunately it is all happening in his mind, so we don't have to pay too much attention. The grey man does rather less damage, and I don't know. Do you have any idea how long it will take for the boat to be ready? It'll be a long while, buddy. Might as well wait a bit. So the title of this level is Uncomfortable Cruise. Something's going to happen regarding a boat, I'm not sure what. Let's see what this guy has to say. These weak sword-bearing people are new trainees. They haven't been trained enough and as such can be surprised in the back. So that's telling us that these guys basically have the same mechanic as Evil Eyes. Although the expected damage is 748, if I go this side of him, I have to be all the way behind him, but yes, his damage is slightly less. Okay, let's see what's through this door. Another weakling. Are you sure you didn't forget anything? You're not going to return from that cruise for a while, buddy. What do you mean? Are you sure you didn't forget anything? So I think what that character is telling us is that we're about to hit a temporary point of no return. When we go on the cruise, we won't be able to go back, so we should perhaps look at the previous levels. I'm going to look at level 2 before level 1 and see if there's anything we can pick up. Now this health is an example. I don't know if I'm going to need the Greckles on the next level. So I'm going to make a hard save. Of course, I could kill the spider for more Greckles, but that would involve losing HP. And I think it is a temporary point of no return. I think I will be able to return here after level 3 is finished, when the spider will do 0 damage. This room is marked yellow, but yellow normally means that there is treasure in the room. I do not see any. Nothing is under the mud. Ah, there's a power gem under the mud, baby. Now that's useful information. I certainly will want that. And I do remember that if I go down the south passage from here, which I'll have to go the long way round to get to it. That gets us here. There's a shield gem under this antlion, and the antlion only does 68 damage at the moment, so I think it's definitely worth getting this stuff. Gets us more attack as well, and that does cross an attack threshold for Mudbaby. Which is good, because we have to kill all 3 of them to get out again. Also, there's a secret. Alright, trainees, guard these crates and allow none through.
Yes, sir!
Green key for free. The weakling now does 594 damage, which is quite a lot, but I could take that to get 2 attack. Or to get, well, killing this one would get 400 HP and 2 defense. I think that is worth doing. Oh, I'm only just able to do it. Nothing there. And I don't have enough HP to take another weakling on at the moment. You do always have the option with sworded enemies of stepping into their sword and taking a hit. So I could, for example, do this. Taking 2 hits there and back. Twice 64 damage to get twice 100 HP. But that's only a small gain, and I would rather save that for when I can get it for free later on. Okay, time to get out of here. So one reason I did level 2 before going back to level 1 was that I had a suspicion there might be attack and defense gains here, which would make the anything left in level 1 even cheaper. So we come back to this room. Evil Eyes now do 0 damage, so this key is completely free. So is this key in now? Roach Queens do 6 damage, so again I can kill her for her grackles later on. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to spend a green key for health. For a moment I thought this room was marked yellow on the map, but it's blue and it has a yellow door in it. In fact, I'm going to remark that room as white. Oh, that's true. Evil Eyes do nothing, so I can kill that one already, completely for free. Spend a key and gain a key, that's a fair enough trade. And here I'm going to use door walking to get this for a total cost of 40 grackles instead of 50. That is always worth bearing in mind when there are more than 4 grackle gates in a line. So now the only room left is this one. Everything in here still hurts because of the brain, but it hurts a lot less. Evil Eyes only do 28 damage, even with the brain. Wraithwings do none at all because I have 35 plus 3, 38. I have more than that in attack. And the Roach Queen does 48. So 48 is more than 4 times, is less than 4 times 28, so it's cheaper to kill the Queen. But that's a nice little gain. So thank you, Jeff, for being obliging enough to put in that warning. Now that will help us start level 3. I'm going to save again. Will help us start level 3 in much better shape. 1400 HP is a nice amount to take into the next level. The multiplier is still +2. One thing I didn't mention last time is the fact that the multiplier tends to go up as you progress throughout a hold. is one of the biggest reasons why it's worthwhile hanging on to your keys. Because many holds have trades where you can spend a key to gain HP or attack or defense, and those trades will increase in value as the multiplier goes up. So, should I kill this weakling for 1 yellow key? I don't think so. That is a lot of damage I would be taking, and that will be much cheaper later on. I have a good number of keys at the moment. I can use door walking to get this, opening only 4 of these, so that's 80 Greckles. I have more than enough, and I have just saved in case I want to reconsider at any point. 48 plus 295 is quite a bit for a green key. It is worth it, and I would have the opportunity to get... Well, he also does 294, but the thing is, all of these will be much cheaper later. So when I see a number that's in the hundreds like that, if it's not something I need, then I'm going to leave it for now. Oh yeah, and then I told him, "What are you doing here, intruder?" "Well, the path led me to this place. How else would you think I got there?" "Whatever. Turn back or I will send my guard after you." "Yeah, you send them. I'll take them down in a few slashes of my sword." "Fine, then." Gabardo sees nothing but black. When his eyes start to open, he sees the rotten underground of what seems to be a cruise boat. He sits down for a bit and then remembers the fight with the guard. "This blasted guard got me from behind. I'll make him pay for this unfair fight when I see him. I should first find where the heck I am. I think that's a cruise boat. The smell from here is quite salty." Okay, as you can see in the corner of the map, we are on the same level, technically, but we can't get back to where we were until we find a path back. And I see a secret, straight off. A very nice one. I do have enough keys to open that immediately, but that's the sort of thing you should save before doing, especially when it's 2 green keys and I only have 2. If it turns out to be not worth doing, then Yipes! Crows! Get him! Bark! So this leads straight into the mini-boss fight. I was not expecting that. The crow does 924 damage, but I can in fact take both of these on immediately. I get 900 health back, as well as getting the keys and attack and defense. So in fact, it is quite reasonable to try out fighting these at the very start of the level and see how that goes. I'm only hitting them for 9 damage per hit, so a little bit of extra attack would have helped a lot. I'm going to go back just to see if there's some attack that I can quite easily get. And I have just made a save, so I'll open doors and do a bit of exploring. I can't easily get to that attack as it's behind a wall. I can't easily get to this because the rock golem is one of the toughest monsters in terms of defense. I need to have at least 69 attack before I can even... Do you know, there's a secret wall just behind that golem. I wonder where the other end of it is. It looks like the kind of secret wall that connects with another way to get that attack gem, but where is the other end? Tar babies. This is another thing I could do right now because I have so much HP. I could kill both tar babies, just over 1,000 damage each, to get the bronze shield, which is plus 20 to defense. In fact, I get this. I get 22 defense immediately. A difficult choice. If I go this way, I can get some attack immediately. Mad Eye, 295. I'm still in an exploring mood. Okay, there's our level exit. Beyond a blue door. Another Mad Eye, but this time if I kill it, I get more health back and I get some attack. Grey Man is not doing so much anymore. Weakling 448, he's still a toughie. This path also leads to attack. Yes, there are lots of ways to go that lead to gaining some attack. Another Mad Eye, 295, and I get 4 times 30 back and attack and defense. This is a return tunnel. I can only use it right to left, which negates the one-way arrow, so I really have no idea why all this is there instead of just leaving all these treasures behind the Mad Eye. Let's reload. So there are several choices for which way to go next. I want to gain some more attack before fighting the crows, just because that will reduce the damage they do by a lot. All the ways I could take to gain some attack will involve taking hits. So I'm going to go this way first, because this gives me defense as well as attack. It also immediately leads to Mad Eyes doing less damage. Weaklings still do a lot of damage, so perhaps I would rather not get this immediately. And another citizen. I don't know what he does, so let's find out. The captain has the key leading out of this prison. However, he raised 2 crows to stop whoever tries to get him. You will need a lot of strength to kill them both. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Yes, I can't really do better using door walking here, so I'm going to open all of those, and that gives me more attack. Mad Eyes are now down to 171, and there was definitely some stuff up here. Not there, but through here.
Peace.
Yes, more attack and more defense. The Grey Man, 235. That's still quite a lot. So what's his next attack threshold? Right. If you saw the HP going down, at one point it was down to 10. And when it's down to a small number like that, that means you only need a little bit more attack. And yes, that is already enough. Okay, now we've got much better statistics. I could kill these antlions and go south and get more statistics that way. I'm going to save now because I think everything that I've done is pretty secure. What's this way? I don't want to go through those 2 yellow doors and face the tar babies yet, I think. This is a difficult choice. Kill the 2 tar babies or go to the east and kill the crows. In fact, all the statistics I've just got will also make the tar babies hurt a lot less, and I have just saved, so let's have a look. 784 each, so that's 1500, but I gain the bronze shield, which is plus 20. And what is the tar baby's next attack threshold? Yep, I saw an 8 near the end of that. So we only need a little bit more attack. At this point it is very likely to be worth killing these ant lions to get that more attack down here. Grey men also do less damage now than they did. This room has more attack, but I'd have to fight weaklings to get it. Over here... Ooh, we's very smart, yes. We's enter this boat, I says it. Then we's steal loot from it. Goblins. Well, I get a lot of health in return for conquering this room, but no attack or defense, so I'll leave that for now. And this is just a room where I can exchange Greckles for more HP. Okay, now I'm beginning to think... It's going to take a lot of damage to get in here and get this attack, unless I spend a green key, which I don't... I don't like spending green keys, but it would help. It would help me against the tar babies. 348 is not bad, but I don't need... I've just got an attack gem that gives me an attack threshold for tar babies. I don't need another one immediately. The Mad Eye is doing only 106 damage because I can hit him from behind, so that's something else I've gained by opening that passage. I'll come in here to kill you again when I've got better stats. Now I think it's time to go back to the tar babies. I'm not far off being able to get this. I have 61 attack and I need at least 69. Though of course if I have exactly 69, the golem is going to hurt a lot. So really, there's another secret room. Okay, goblins. Goblins, bombs and fuses. The goblin does 468 damage, but I get that 400 back and an attack gem. Or if I go this way, a defense gem. I think... Oh, it is possible to drop the trapdoor immediately so that the bomb doesn't activate. So I can get these right now. And that is not quite a net gain of health, but it does gain me some defense that will help against the tar babies. On the other hand, if I leave this room for later, I'll have the bronze shield, which is plus 20 defense against these 2 goblins. So either of those, they seem to be roughly balanced choices. I'm not going to sweat too much over which is the better. And I'm in this room now, so I'll do it now. Tar babies. 672, so that's still a lot of damage, but it's a lot less than it was. Alright, weaklings are now not doing very much damage at all. So I think I will go this way and pick up... So that damage when I was standing over there was obviously getting the damage as if I were to hit them from behind. That's how the game calculates it. It doesn't realise that there's a wall in the way and I will only be able to attack from the front. So when I'm standing on this side, I get the expected damage from the front, and it's still not much. 170 and I get 100 back immediately. Given that I'm getting attack and defense, that is definitely worth it. I could get this now, and I will if I need that much HP. I don't know how much HP the crows will cost me now. I've got much better statistics than last time I looked at that fight. So I'm going to autosave. Oh, the crows only do 156 each. So that was a lot of agonising over not very much, because I was misled by the fact that when I first came into the room, their damage was huge because I only just had attack greater than their defence. But as soon as I started gathering more attack, their damage went down enormously even when I wasn't in here. So now I can just get this and, well, I've got the 69 attack. And I'm in the second half of the level. I think this is... I don't know how long it's taken me to get this far, but I think this would be a good point for me to stop and do the rest of the level in a separate video. So, see you later.